But let's talk about Antonio Brown as he's trying to flame Tom Brady for his shirtless exit to his NFL career. Interesting. We know how it all ended, right? His last game, how can you forget it? He was out there playing in the third quarter and then just took off his jersey and walked off the field. I don't know if he did the gritty or he threw up the bird. He did a bunch of stuff, but basically we saw how it ended for Antonio Brown at the end of the 2021 season. Now, in that game, the Buccaneers were down 14 points to the Jets late in the third quarter. And that's when he decided it was time to go to the locker room and take it to the crib. Now, it matters that it was the third quarter and down 14 points. I'll get to that later. So they released Brown a few days later. They waited. I don't know why they waited. I mean, dude, in the middle of a game, a dude quits. I think he done wrote his ticket. We ain't got to wait no more, but you know, protocol and PR, etc., right? Probably HR as well. So Antonio Brown now contends that the team forced him to play as he did right after that. Not exactly after that, but a few days, weeks later, we started hearing the rumblings of, damn, AB, what was really the problem? It couldn't have been just you were tired of playing football, was it? And he said, nah, they forced him to play through an ankle injury, and he hasn't played since. So he addressed the situation. He was on Tyreek Hill's podcast, It Needed to Be Said, and he stood by the claim that the team expected him to play through injury. All right. I thought that was just the NFL, but let's hear what Antonio Brown got to say about it. He said, we about to play the Jets, and this week I'm really hurt. So I'm taking pictures to the coach like, if we're going to win the Super Bowl, I'm going to need to take these last 2 weeks of the regular season, at least recover up so I can give you my best. We're here to win the Super Bowl. So the coach, Bruce Arians, was like, hey, man, we ain't resting. Uh-oh. Now we got something here. So Brown said that Tom Brady enticed him to play against the Jets by promising him targets. Okay. Tom called me like, yo, this week, man, the Jets, man, they sweet, man. I'm going to hit you with like 10 to 12 targets. So he going to gas me up. So you know me, that's all I need to hear. Like, yo, you're going to throw me the ball. Okay. It's funny, I was talking to those kids yesterday at Mount Sac, and I told them that the devil only wears red and comes with a pitchfork the first time. After that, he comes exactly how you want him. And the devil, and that ain't Tom Brady, is Antonio Brown's desire, his greed. Oh, you're going to get the rock? So now that's going to supersede you actually having to take care of your body, taking care of yourself. You said you had a stance you wanted to take with the organization, with the team, with Bruce Arians, but all Tom Brady got to do is get you off that stance and say this: I'm going to throw you the ball. And that's enough? I can't blame Tom Brady for that. Got to blame AB for that one. So at the time Brown exited the game, he had recorded 3 receptions on 5 targets. The previous week, he had 10 catches on 15 targets. Okay, so he was promised 10 to 12, and in the third quarter, you got 5 targets, right? I think you could double it up, especially when you down 14 points in the third quarter. He didn't even give Tom Brady enough time to go out there and do what he does. And you know Tom Brady gonna dink and dunk it and then try to set you up for the big ball. So that could have been those extra 5, 7 targets that you were promised. So even that, if you go down that road and that logic, it doesn't make any sense. Let's keep going through this. So Brown described his relationship with Tom Brady as a football relationship in the podcast, saying that he and a former quarterback didn't have much in common besides the game. I think we all kind of knew that before this. While Brown claims he doesn't harbor much ill will towards Brady for not being a closer friend, he still believes Brady enticed him to play while injured. Tom Brady hit me up like, yo, this is a big week. I know my shit fucked up, but if he gonna gas me like that, why not? So I dressed up, suited up, and once I got to New York, I already felt that bad energy. He losing me right here. Feeling the bad energy because Tom Brady gassed you up by just basically saying, what's your favorite food? We gonna serve it on Sunday. That ain't a Brady issue, big dog. So now, nearly 18 months after the issue, Brown still believes the Buccaneers handled the situation poorly. I know. They treated me like I was a dog, he said. Okay. Who hasn't been in this situation before? The one that took the bait and the one that I guess is giving out the bait, right? Look, bruh, if I invite you out, but you know that you need to stay home, get your rest, or stay home and study for that test, do not blame me when your ass come out. Like, do not blame me. Tom Brady got a job to do, which is to throw that football, get this team in position to win. Now, he gonna come to you like he gonna come to everybody, because he's like, no, you with us? You in? You down? And if you say, yeah, well then, yeah, you win. But if you say, nah, I can't, you think Tom Brady gonna forget about you? You think Tom Brady, oh, you know what? You're off the team. It's not like that. And AB knows it's not like that, because AB is a future Hall of Famer who had to be selfish at times and show his dedication and commitment to himself first. Ain't no way you get up that mountain like that without sometimes saying, dog, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Whether that's to your friends, to your family, or to your teammates. So in this situation, why did AB lose his way? Sounds like he was trying to kiss up to Tom Brady, or trying to give the teacher's apple to Tom Brady more so than to himself. Because there's no way you should have prioritized Tom Brady and his requests, his demands, over what you knew you needed to do. You was going to go to Bruce Arians and say something. You was going to go to the organization and say something. But then Tom Brady says it, the guy you don't have that much in common with, and all of a sudden you're going to do it. So I don't know. If I'm a receiver with 5 targets in the game and we down 14 now in the third quarter, oh, I'm about to get the rock. We ain't about to run the ball that much. We about to throw this thing out. And with Tom Brady, you know that's a lot of touches, because it's a lot of long handoffs or short passes. So y'all believe AB's story? Y'all with AB on this one? He's always said, I do believe this, his ankle was messed up. I do believe that, just because that's a hard story to not prove. He had the pictures, he had the x-rays, he showed the team, etc. Maybe that's why they did wait those 3 days to release him. They were like, what are we on the hook for? He did mention it, he did show us, etc. But I think everything that comes from that, after that foundation of, yeah, something was wrong with your ankle, I think this is just a lot of rationalization, a lot of justification for somebody who made a bad decision and who doubled down on dumb and made it even worse. So AB, it's all good, big dog. You ain't got to relive this story in the sense of, yo, Tom Brady's the problem. Tom Brady's at fault. Tom Brady's to blame. Just actually, I wish you would have kept it cool with Tom Brady, because that's the type of dude that can make it rain for you in other endeavors that you're going forward with. But he's on a different campaign right now with Tom Brady. What y'all think? You think Brady got something to do with this? You think it's all on AB? Or y'all think that this is another situation where AB is lost, but still should get a chance to be back in the NFL? How y'all think about AB right now? Oh God, let me duck. I know how these comments gonna go.